All right, hello, welcome back into Dirt Rally 2. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, just kind of driving around, thinking clubs, probably clubs. Was sort of looking at some of the events. Hang on, I got to click into it. Knows I'm there now. There's still the championship. Just not feeling that. It's in progress. There's also, right, the Rallycross. It can be fun, but I'm still in the early stages of that, so it's not so fun. Excuses. That looked like it might be kind of fun. But I think, oh yeah, options. So there was a comment about how to use the H shifter as the sequential in addition to an H pattern kind of deal. Manual. What was that? I think in game settings, for one, they have an actual setting that tells the game that you want to do both. If you're in a car that has sequential, then that's what you want to do. If you're in a car that has an H pattern, then that's what you want it to do. And you get that set up. And then you move over to what was it? Not on that screen at all. So when you're finished with that, that's under game settings. Back out of that, and then go to input. Oh, I gotta reach over here. It's another thing. I put my handbrake back in, and I don't need to get discouraged, but it's a generic one. You know, kind of a you bought it, you name it kind of a thing. It shows up as quadruple Xbox. Yeah. And I went on that and just handbrake Z-axis is what it says it is. Hopefully it shouldn't interfere with any of the other Z-axes that I have on a steering wheel or the shifter. Now on the shifter itself, now that's a thing, right? Got to make sure you have all your drivers up to date. It's kind of a no-brainer, but it's something that can slip a person's mind, especially if they've had it for some time. Like, I believe I've had this almost, I don't want to say a decade. It's been over 5 years, 6 or so. I've had it longer than Dirt Rally 2 has been around. And with that, it did, I think I recall, it was either that or one of these other newer games that came up, that I did have to upgrade the software for it to work properly. Make sure that's a thing. But also, I don't know if we can even see this then, the way it connects, it's got this weird electrical connection, like an 8-pin screw-on kind of connection. Nope, I can't get that in any camera. Maybe a little bit on that camera, but there are 2 cords that come with it. One in which you can connect this directly to the back of the steering column, which is where my pedals are plugged into. Pedals down here, they're actually plugged in directly into the back of the steering column. However, my shifter is not, because in addition to the plug that allows you to plug into the steering column, they have another plug that just allows you to plug into a USB port. And that's the way I have mine currently managed. I wouldn't think that that would make a difference, but something like that might as well. So everything I'm doing may only apply to if you have it separately connected with the USB. I could be making that up. I don't know if that even matters. But there's 2 ways of connecting it. One in which it goes in the back of the steering column, and the other directly plugged into a USB. I have mine directly into a USB. I don't know. I don't have a reason for that to say one's better than another. Should be work the same. However, I do wonder that if it was in the back of this, if it wouldn't show up here as a separate item, right? Because like my foot pedals are plugged in directly, but I think I could get foot pedals that would have a USB and they'd probably show up differently. It might be, I don't know, but that could be a thing. So I have mine hooked up through a USB, and as such it shows up as its own unit, and it is the TH8A series, but again it just shows up as shifter, Thrustmaster shifter. And again, so here's what I've done. This is it. Gear up I put into third, right? And that's not, you got to be careful, because if there are drawbacks to using it as a sequential. You have to manage how far you push it forward, otherwise it's going to get stuck up there. I mean, it won't continue to up gear, but then it's stuck up there, and if you need, it's not there for the next gear. You have to manually bring it down. But if you just get used to the fine touch, it does have spring back to it, or just kind of manually. That's a drawback to using it this way. Otherwise, you have to get the insert and change it up, and you can't use the H pattern then. How I do it, up gear, third, right? You just click on it, waiting, third. For downshifting, waiting, went into fourth. That's it. And then I also, right, have all of these put into the right place, all the H pattern gears, right? So it's got all of that on there, and of course you hit apply when it's all said and done, but I didn't really change anything, so it won't let me hit apply because there's nothing to apply that wasn't already there. And that's how I did it. And then to remember that also under game settings, that you got to have this manual H pattern with clutch or manual sequential. That way, depending on the car you're in, it'll just operate that way. And that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's how I've done it. What are we doing? Gonna run some clubs. That's what I'll do. See, I don't know if it's a thing that, like, people are like, well, you jumping my train, man. I don't know. Clubs, it's a pretty cool thing. Been doing them for a while, but not really making videos of them, but watching people make videos of them. And I don't mean to like horn in on that. I could certainly do other stuff, but yeah, I don't have anything set up, so I just, make a recording. I mean, sometimes it's not so easy. You think, man, all you have to do is sit down and push the record button. What is it, like 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon? So the lawn people that come around regularly on Thursdays, yep. Gotta wait for them to finish, because otherwise you're just going on. Anyway, right? And then shortly the neighbors will be home, and then it'll be thumping around on the ceiling, which, doesn't really come through the mic, but I can hear it. And then I'm like, looking at things and that didn't necessarily set the mic off, or that does set the mic on, and what's going on? What's the weather like? I was just looking at that earlier. It was raining. It's still raining. Expected to keep on raining. 46 and rainy here in Happy Valley, Oregon. Currently, well, on this day, particularly. Probably not by the time things get around. Set, barometers. 30.30 inches of mercury and falling, or whatever that tell you. which, right, well, what is that for the metric friends? I think I worked on that earlier, but what was it? 30.30? It's changed. So there are 2.54 centimeters to each inch. So that would be 769.6 millimeters. Unless you'd probably just round that up to 770 millimeters. Or 770 torr if you're on the science system. Think. Anyhow. So I put this together. It was problematic in the past, but I don't know. It's a long reach to get way over there. Good thing I got these long old monkey arms. So what clubs are we going to do? Oh, you did a few this week. A few? Well, no. Some of them already finished up. Probably started again already. Mini-me? That's a good one. 4 stages. I wanted to keep it light and easy. Some shake and bake. Well, shake and bake is the author of this. Yeah, this club. And it's the Legacy Legend. Did I read that right? Probably didn't. You saw it. You read it. It's what it is. It's a club. Just go to the clubs, join right in. I'm pretty sure it's cross-platform too, like Xbox as well as PC. Let's see. Sometimes these clubs also, they intend you to use a certain car, and may not tell you. It's like in some you got to be in the know to know. Hopefully you don't pick the wrong car and everybody just laugh at you. You got the wrong car, man. I didn't know. You usually find out by you see the leaderboards and everybody has a different car except for you and maybe one other guy. You're like, yeah, I got the wrong car. Yeah, let's go with the Subaru. This one. Is that the manual? They're both manual. What's the difference? This one's a little heavier, but 300 horsepower brake, and this got 320 brake horsepower. A little less weight on it. 4 cylinders, turbo. Same CCs. I'm not sure, different year, different model. I don't know. I'm not that hip. A bunch of Subarus. They had to put it on there twice. Dang good cars. I'd recommend them. Built well. They do what they're supposed to do. For the most part. I mean, I've never owned one though. I know people that have them. And they seem to be happy with their choice. They look cool.
Start 6 right long, opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and front left of a crest. Good luck.
That's loud. Loud in my ear anyway. Can I manage to contort myself? Bring that volume down a bit for me. Hopefully it didn't change in that. I don't think it would. Ooh, hopefully it's loud enough to be heard. Oh, I was supposed to be using that.
3, 2, 1, go.
Gotta have it in gear.
Right long, opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and flat left of a crest.
Gotta put it in gear for it to go.
20.
Has this got 6 of them?
6 left of a crest, very long.
It does.
60.
It's have 7 of them. I was in the Ford earlier today. It had 7 gears. I was like impressed. Does this have a 7th? Nope.
6 right of a crest.
Oh, come on, get off the wall.
Slow, 6 left 30, turn, hairpin right, around Bales.
I was scared. Thought for sure it was all over.
50.
Go that way.
6 left.
Let's do it.
Opens 30, 4 left. 40.
Yeah, the clubs make a huge difference for this game, you know? Just people, you know, putting different series together and joining
Four
up.
right long tightens into 6 left of a crest. Extra
Racing.
long, opens 80.
Oh, goodness.
Keep middle of a jump. 100. Turn unseen narrow, 4 right long.
Oh, we'll keep it together, son.
30. Middle of a jump.
Yep. Ruined everything. Oh, and then the engine stalls. That's right. Let me just bang right into that wall. I need to bend the fender a little bit right there so it'll run crooked.
6 left long. Opens of a jump. 30.
I meant to do that. I was like,
6
I
right
just...
long. Opens of a crest.
It was
50.
steering too straight, and I had to fix that. I had to
Into 4 right narrow.
knock it out of kilter a little bit, so it'll be harder to drive.
Opens of a crest.
No, it doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
80 of a crest.
Maybe
Slow,
I ought to not
unseen
do that
turn,
next
1
time.
left.
Alright, try not to do it next time. Go this way.
Right
Wait,
entry,
let's go.
chicane.
We were a little in shock there. We shocked the driver.
50.
It's like, I don't know what to do.
6 left. 250.
Yeah, I hear some
3 left
thumping
long.
around.
Opens of a crest. Gravel.
Oh, we want to go that way.
30. Turn 3 left long. 80. 4 right long. Opens 30. 6 left of a jump.
That way.
Into 6 right long.
Behind the gear.
Of a crest. Opens, keep middle of a jump. To jump.
Yep.
Into sudden caution. 2 right.
Oh no.
3 left.
Oh, I knew it was
30.
coming too.
6
I knew
right
that.
long, 30.
Took me so long to learn that one, and I forget all about it every time. So I guess I still have not yet learned it.
Middle of a big jump. 30.
I've learned that I was supposed to learn it every time I come to it to go, you know, it's probably something you ought to remember by now. That there's that turn back there.
50.
Go that way. Yes, sir.
6 right long, opens of a crest to keep middle of a crest into 6 right, extra long of a
Get through
finish to stop.
Howdy, Marshall. You betcha. That's fun. Alright, more. Where'd we land? 32nd. Yeah, I don't do well, that's for sure. I think like, yeah, I'm doing so well. Yeah, I recognize people. Get to see the regular names. Get yourself a rival if you want. I mean, they're all really cool people, actually. Yep. Sweet. Where are we? Bringing up the rear. Well, there's some pull it right. Some that are just, you know, they probably wrecked or they started up, but they're like, oh man, I gotta go. Had to retire or something. Yep. A couple others, maybe they had to change tire. Good. Let's see where it gets us. Continue. Onward. All right, they just missed a turn, got terminal damage, and that's it, you're done.
Starts 6
It
right,
happens.
into 6 left, 30.
It happens to everybody. Yep. I think I wrecked on the last one. I'm supposed to be using that handbrake, and I forget.
2, 1, go.
It's so
6
inconvenient.
right, into 6 left, 30. 4 right.
For most of these
5 left.
all-wheel
turn,
drives, you
3 right.
really don't need it, except for in like a tight
Opens of
hairpin.
a crest, 30. 4 left long of a crest. Opens 100 of a jumps. Keep right of a jump, a tree.
So it's very,
Keep left
you
of a
know,
big jump,
kind of extra.
30.
But, you know, trying to use your O button or whatever it is doesn't work well at all. I think it's like,
Tightens 3 of a crest.
hang on, I think I'm supposed to be driving here. Whatever, I got things to say. Oh, there's a tree, miss it.
30.
Engine's gonna stall. Wait for it. Hopefully there's not a rock right there. Yay. Okay,
Slow.
I was
6
saying
left long,
something.
opens 20, turn unseen,
Can't
don't cut
remember.
Right.
See if it
Opens,
comes to me.
tarmac, 50.
Want to go that way? Oh, that's what it was. Remember? I cheated. Should have used that handbrake.
1 right, 6 left, 300.
So I got the handbrake double mapped at this
Turn
point.
unseen, square left, 50.
That's definitely cheating. Where are we going?
4 right long. Opens,
You betcha.
80 over bumps.
Go that way.
4 left, opens of a crest.
Ah, that's good
Into
fun.
turn, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3. Into 4 left.
That way.
Thirty. Cut 5 left.
Go.
Into 5 right long. Into 6 left. Opens of a crest. 30. 4 left. Tightens
Oh,
of a
that's
crest.
great. I need to tighten that, huh? This
30.
microphone keeps drooping. Getting
5
droopy.
left, 40.
Or maybe I'll just leave it. No,
4 left
that's
of
in
a
the way.
crest.
Why it ought to be up there, so it's not in the way.
6 right of a crest.
Or is it in the
Into
way
6
over
left
there?
long. 100 over bumps. 6 right. Extra.
Jeez,
extra
find a
long.
good gear.
Opens of a jump.
Run out of
50.
gear headroom in this car very quickly. But that's probably something I
4
could go
left
and
long,
fix.
narrow,
I'm
and
sure
turn
it is.
3 right long.
Just don't spend the time with that. 'Cause it's so much fun
Opens
driving.
of a crest. Into 5 left long. Tightens 4.
It's sure probably a lot more fun if I were to take the time to tweak things so that I don't run out of gear
6
so
right,
fast.
Extra long. Into 6 left.
But I don't know, maybe that's a cool thing about this car is that the gears, you know,
Into
fast
6
acceleration.
Right, into 5 left.
You
Opens
just
extra,
zip
extra
right through the
long.
gears. And there you are at full bore. Flat out, no time.
Into 6 right. Into 6 left. Extra long. 100.
There's 6.
6 left. Opens of a crests. 30. 6 right. Into 5 left.
Hold on to it.
80.
Hold on there.
Keep
Oh.
middle of it.
Barrel roll.
Into 6 right. Into 5 left long.
Where is it? Find the
Tightens
gear.
4.
Got it. It's gonna be alright.
50 after finish. 6
No.
right long. Tightness to stop.
Stop by the marshal. Let's find the marshal. We're rebels. Oh. All right. How'd we do? 31st. Yeah. Not getting anywhere. Somewhere. Leo. 7-1. Westchester. Yep. He either had to, you know, it's like, oh, I gotta go. Have to retire. Or you slam into something hard. Yep. See, if I was like the first few to have run this, and these were the only other ones on there, I'd be like, oh, I picked the wrong car. I'm pretty sure this is not one of those types of races. Could be though. Maybe it is. Yep, I picked the wrong car. Dang. Didn't know. Didn't know. Must have picked the wrong car. A few others did as well. Now I know. Was that Legacy? We're supposed to pick a... It's probably obvious that it's the Legacy Subaru. And it says LegacyLeague. Dumbass. It's alright. I'm not gonna win. If I won, and I'd be all like, oh, you all picked the wrong car. You should have picked the quicker car like I got. Like, apparently, yep, this is one of those ones where you're supposed to pick a certain car. And of course, it's the Legacy car. It makes sense. See? Everybody gets to see. Ah, Stufflebeam. He wasn't paying attention. Dumbass. Alright. Pardon my language. You know. Yep. It happens, you know. And like, how was I to know? I mean, except, well, it does say Legacy. I get it. After the fact, damn. Should just retire. Like, running the wrong car. And not doing good.
Start 6 right long, opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and flat left of a crest. Good luck.
Giddy up, let's do it. Oh, it's this one.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 right long, opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and flat left of a crest.
Nice evening run.
20,
Or it could be morning.
6 left of a crest.
Wasn't paying
very
attention.
Long, 60.
There's 6th gear. Gotta love that.
6 left of a jump.
Oh, come on.
Opens long, 80.
I get so excited. I gotta slow down soon, don't I? Maybe.
Slow, 6 left, 30, turn, hairpin right.
There's something. Something to slow you down.
50.
Go.
6 left, opens 30. 4 left. 40.
Oh,
5
slow
left
down for that. Here we go.
6 left long, opens of a jump. 50. 4 right long tightens. Into 6 left of a crest. Extra long, opens 80.
Yeah.
Keep middle of a jump. 100. Turn unseen narrow, 4 right long.
Oh, we'll slow down for this. I think.
30. Flat middle of a jump. 180.
We got that wrong last time we were by there too.
6 left long.
Wasn't that? Yeah.
Jump.
I know.
30.
Just having too much fun
6 right long. Opens of a crest.
to drive well.
50. 4 left long. Into 4 right narrow.
Just get that foot down in it. Go.
Opens of a crest.
Hold on.
80
Hold
of a
on.
crest. Slow.
Oh, we missed that tree that time.
200.
Give it.
Right entry, chicane.
Wait. Right
50.
entry. That's over here.
6 left, 250. Turn 3 left long. Opens of a crest. Gravel.
Where? Oh, up here. Oh, come on.
30. Turn 3 left
I
long.
don't believe we made it through there.
80.
I thought Phil was going to be kissing the trunk of that tree.
30.
But apparently not.
6 left of a jump. Into 6 right
You
long.
should have seen the look on your face, man.
Of a crest. Opens, keep middle of a jump. To jump. Into sudden caution. 2 right.
What about this one?
Left. 30. 6 right long. 30.
Nice tractor over
6
there.
left of a jump. Opens of a jump long.
Come on.
To keep middle of a big jump.
Go.
30. 5 left.
Yeehaw.
Into 3 right long tightens. Into 5 left. 50. 6 right long, opens of a crest, to keep middle of a crest. Into 6 right, extra long.
Let's do it.
Into
Oh, I
6
think
left.
yep, loosened. The wheels started moving off the desk.
4 right, into slow.
I mean, that's
5
got to be a
left,
hell of a
turn,
thing.
3 right.
I think we did a barrel roll there last time.
Opens of a crest, 30. 4 left long of a
I'll
crest.
get it together here. Go that way. I did. I was ready for it. The car wasn't. You know, under normal circumstances, something like that would work.
Keep right
But
of a jump, a tree,
apparently,
and
they're like, no,
big jump,
your
30.
foot was not totally, did not have the clutch completely engaged. I'll give you that time.
4 right, tight,
It was like
3 of a
halfway.
crest.
I think, you know, it could be my imagination. No.
Opens of a crest,
How'd that
jump,
tree get there? I thought we
30.
passed that already. I
Is
was...
that the puncher at the front?
Oh, I bet it is, Phil. It is. Let's change that. A whole minute penalty. So I had to clutch in a little bit, or at least my brain thinks it did. Right? And that's the thing, the robots making fun of me.
Tarmac 50.
I can't tell the difference between event A and event B.
Caution.
Like silly
30
human.
right entry, chicane.
Yeah. Dang.
1 right, 6 left, 300.
I'll try harder. Yeah, that... Oh, that's not in a good spot.
Turn unseen,
Yeah,
square left.
it would take an
50.
attachment, right? Hanging off the desk, so it'd be down here a little bit.
4 right long, opens. 80
You
of a
know,
box.
it's one of the reasons why I haven't been using it.
4 left, opens of a crest. Into turn, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3.
Didn't need it, but I just thought that'd be cool to grab it.
30. Cut, 5 left.
This
into
could be
5
my
right
oh
long,
shit bar, you know? 'Cause I don't have
into
one right
6
there
left,
or up here.
opens of a crest,
Grab.
30. 4
You know
left,
what I'm saying.
opens of a crest, into 5 right.
It's with that handle.
30. 5 left. 40. 4
Above the
left of a
window.
crest,
It's that handle. That's what that's for. It's the oh shit handle. When things are going
6
wrong.
right of a crest. Into 6 left long. 100 of a bumps. 6 right. Extra, extra long. Opens of a jump.
Oh,
50.
holy mackerel. This is not safe.
4
This
left long,
is
narrow,
not
and
safe.
turn,
Nope.
3 right long.
Nope.
Opens of a crest. Into 5 left long. Tightens 4.
Shh. Didn't stall. I can't believe it.
50.
I don't know what
6
happened.
right, extra,
Just-
extra long. Into 6 left.
We got away
Into
with it.
6 right. Into 5 left. Opens extra, extra long.
That was a 6. That was some tight shit back there. Pardon me. Man, foul mouth. Poo poo.
Into 6 left. Extra long. 100.
He's cussing like a sailor.
6 left. Opens of a crests. 30.
Oh, I'll find a
6 right.
gear.
Into 5 left. 80. Keep middle of a long crest. Into 6 right. Into 5 left long. Tightens 4. 50 after finish.
No.
6 right long. Tightness to stop.
I'm stuck between 2 trees. That's great. Just pinned right in there. Yards from the finish line. It's alright. I've got the wrong car. Sorry, Marshall. Brought the wrong car. Who? There it is. Alright, let's see what other places I can drive the wrong car. I should have did the mini-me. I know what car to do there. That's obvious. Drive the Mini. Legacy. See, I can't even go back and look at it. See, this is a cool one. The Fords only. I had a lot of fun with that. That Ford. I think it's the Escort. It's got a 7th gear. Oh. You know what I'm saying. You think you're done. And then, you know, there's another one. It's like going up to 11. It's exciting. Mini-me's, they don't. They go up to 4. They're fun. Nah, not feeling it. Not today. Kind of want just the 3 stages rally party. What's going on there? Well, that looks fun. The NR4 and the R4 series. Always sunny. That's good stuff. WorldRallyFamily. 2 stages. And the R5, huh? Does it have the other one on there? Yeah, what was it with this? This one had a little more. Is it more like these? It's got more than that. It's got less CCs though. Well, this one's only got 1598. What's up with that? So yeah, what is up with this? It's like kind of, you know, got the extra boost for the category. Isn't that kind of unfair? I don't get it. Why do they allow that? Seems an unfair advantage of 10 horsepower better. I don't know. It's got less CCs though, but not. I don't know. Guess I ought to do something. Do this one. Why? It's because when I push the button on, so it happens to be. Start it up. Well, yeah, I am doing this one. Which one was that? WorldRallyFamily?
6 left, very long over crest 30.
That's a good one.
Good luck.
It's only 2 stages.
5, 4,
Sequential.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I'm supposed to be using that.
100.
Oh, jeez.
Grid. 6 left.
There are
very long over
drawbacks
crest, 30.
to using this as a
6 right,
sequential,
very long over crest,
but
opens 60.
you can. It's not a, you know,
Right of a jump, 40.
it's certainly not as cool as having 2 separate
Into 6
ones
left
or,
long, tightens, don't
you
cut
know,
through gate,
having the actual
50.
add thing
6
on
right
there
of a
that comes
crest,
with it, but that
30.
it's not
6
an
left,
easy switch over.
5 right of a crest to grid, 5 left, 30, 4 right of a crest, to 5 left,
Jeez. What's going on?
long, opens of a crest, into
Oh,
turn,
I'm
square
driving.
left, unsafe.
That's what's going on.
30.
You need a better
6
reason?
left of a crest. To flat middle of a crest. 30. 4 left.
Oh, I got a flat
tightens
tire.
3. Puncher on front left.
Yeah, Phil, I saw it. That's a whole minute. Which would actually be longer, but I think I gave Phil some perk points. Because I think it's Phil that gets out and changes it. Or he helps change it.
30. Crest. Into 4 left long. Tightens 2.
And that's Phil. You can't see him. He's hiding behind the seat.
30. 6 right.
He's over there doing his
Into 3
job.
left long.
Navigating.
50 through grid.
Telling us like it is.
Tarmac. 80. Flat cut square right.
I think it's Phil Mill.
50.
Miles? Mills? I can't remember. It's on the car. Should see it.
Jump maybe to gravel. 50.
Next time we're at the starting gate
Jump maybe to
or the finish line up here, they'll probably show it. It's on the rear window.
into 4 right, tightens over crest, into 5 left long, opens 50, bump maybe 30, 6 left over jumps, into 4 right
Yeah,
long,
I'm pretty sure.
opens to tarmac, 5 left,
I tried.
very long, tightens,
Not hard enough. Obviously, not hard enough. Would you be in the fence if you tried hard enough? Yes, I wouldn't.
120,
When it comes right down to it.
gravel,
Just as I was about to say,
middle of a crest,
it does seem
grid, 30,
pretty obvious
4 right, very long of a
that
crest, into
if I
6
just
left,
stay on the road,
into 6 right,
I'd do so much better.
30, 5 left.
Because certainly, you know, me bashing into the fence and parking there for a while, having a discussion with myself, that couldn't have made it faster.
3 right long, tightens 2. To crest, into 3 left,
Right?
4 right,
Right.
30, turn square left.
Well, I had that
cut through narrow
discussion with
gate.
myself quite often.
50. Flat middle of a crest.
Find a
jump,
gear.
50.
So at least, you know, in the sequential, you don't get the car stalling on you.
Into 5 left long.
Because with the manual, you gotta worry about that clutch.
Continues,
And yet
opens
you
of
can
a
still
jump,
use the
30,
clutch for like coasting, etc.
5 right of a dip and jump.
But you don't need the clutch at all in a
5
sequential.
left long of a crest, tightens 4. Into 6 right of a crest long.
Get off the wall.
Narrow.
See, things like that, right? It would definitely improve my time to not do that. Oh, goodness. They really mean it.
Right. Into 5 left of a jump maybe. Into 4 right long, tightness
What's
3.
going on?
Opens of a crest.
All that downhill, and I'm trying to
4
slow
left
down.
Cut of a narrow bridge. 80.
Oh, it's right.
Crest. 3 left. Opens of a
We made
crest.
it.
30. 6 right. Into 4 left tightens. Into flat middle of a crest. 60.
Yeah, highly recommended. Get it.
Right long.
It's also, it's on Xbox, pretty sure.
Into 1 left.
I might be lying about that. I'm pretty sure.
Opens. Into 2 right.
Or is it PlayStation?
Opens of a crest.
Dang. See, I don't know. I know it's on
Into 6
console.
left.
Let's put it that
Middle
way.
of a crest. 30.
My steering wheel's coming off the desk.
30. Dip. Into 5 right. Extra long. Tightens 4 of a crest.
Get one of those moments you drive down the street, you got your steering wheel in the hands, but it's not steering the car anymore.
Into 6 left. Into 5 right.
Not a good feeling.
To crest. Into 4 left.
Haven't
long,
experienced that yet. Don't want to.
Opens of a crest. 30. 5 left. Into flat right. To a jump maybe.
Oh,
30,
well, yeah,
6
no,
right,
actually,
into 5
yep,
left
I
long,
have, but it was
opens of a
at
crest,
the right time.
4 right long,
And,
straight of a junction,
not that there is a right time for that to happen,
3 left long of a
because there
crest,
certainly isn't. But it was at a non-deadly time for it to happen, in which, it was just by pure luck that it hadn't happened at a more deadlier time. And I'm glad it happened when it happened, since it was going to happen that the
into caution,
link, the steering link of the column of this van
into 2 right tightens,
snapped. Yep.
opens of a crest, 30,
And when you saw the remains of it, it was like, yep, that was coming for a long time. It had been worn away.
middle of a jump maybe,
Yep.
30,
And it could have, you know, it was one of those things, it could have happened at any time for the longest time. But it happened when I was pulling into a parking space. Parallel parking, it's like full stop, put it in reverse, crank the wheel, the back end, snap. I had there was no steering anymore. It was completely steering wheel no longer attached to the wheels. Yeah, could have been deadly at just about any other time. So there's that. It's not a good feeling. Even when you're at a standstill trying to parallel park. It's not, because right then I wasn't in a spot. Yep, and the wheel hadn't turned enough to get me to go in. And it wasn't going to turn back to get me to pull forward. Yeah, it was in the road and I wasn't going to get it out of the road. I had to go call a tow truck. And we figured out what the problem was, and that was scary. Because that could have happened. Yeah.
Into 4 left, tightens of a crest. Into 4 right long tightens. Into 3 left. Into 4 right of a crest. Into 5 left. Into 5 right of a crest. Into 4 left of a jump, tightens 3. Into 3 right of a crest long, tightens 2. Into turn, square left, opens. Into 6 right of a crest, over finish.
Had an itch all at the same time. I was like, I need to change gears, but I got an itch on the back of my head. What a dilemma. '24th. Probably do. Yeah, but we're still right. Yeah, it doesn't fail. We're at the back of the pack. I mean, these people have retired. Something went wrong. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the top. They did it in 6 minutes and 16 seconds, 0.386 seconds. Or, yeah. Something like that. Oh, golly. Wow, 10 seconds out from the next. And then these two are right on top of each other. I think we got another one, right? Or was that set? No, we got another one. It's 2. There's 1, and then there's 2. That screen isn't really so even, is it? Thought it was from earlier. I mean, it looks even here. Is it? Gosh. Is just a pinch that way? Anywho. Gotta do some repairs. What do we need? Radiator? Sure. Fix it. What else? Body work. Yeah, fix it. Lights. Fix that too. Yeah, I got a great crew. Sure. 9 minutes. Get us going. Look at that shine. Slap some new tires on there. We're good to go.
Starts 50, 2 left long, opens of a crest into narrow bridge. Good luck.
Still not sure why tires don't. Why it's not part of the repair.
2, 1.
But I mean,
50, 2 left long,
who am I?
opens of a crest to narrow bridge tarmac. Into 2 right long, opens back camber. 40,
I get that it's a separate thing, but couldn't there just be its own, like all the other ones? Like, do you want the standard fix, replace, or what have you? Why can't there be a thing for tires? Just, yeah. And just take care of it in the, you know, when you're in the garage repairing. But have a drop down menu in the thing of different tires, you know.
Into 3 right long, tightens of a crest. 50 tarmac.
It had to be its own thing.
Opens of a crest, 30. 2 left, tightens, don't cut. Into 2 right, opens of a narrow bridge.
But I guess,
80.
right, that it doesn't take time as part of the repair to change tires. That's probably a good thing.
5 right long,
Even
opens
though,
of a
you know,
crest.
it would take time
Into
in the
6
pit
left
or
long of a
whatever
crest.
service area.
Into 6 right long, tightens, cut to gravel.
Change tires,
6
certainly.
left long, opens of a crest, 30.
But I guess it's good that in game
Into 3 left of a crest, don't cut.
you don't get,
Into 5 right of a crest.
it doesn't take any time to do it.
5 right long, tightens 4.
No time away from the event. Certainly takes a little bit of my time to push a button, but
80.
not a lot, but
Small crest,
certainly
60.
more than 0
Right
time.
long, tightens. Into 4 left, opens of a
But
crest.
in-game
Into
event
4
time
right,
doesn't take any at
tightens.
all. No time
Into 5
taken
left
for
long,
changing your
tightens 2 right.
tires.
Opens 30. 6 left. Into 4 right long. Into 3 left long. Tightens, don't cut. Into 4 right long. Opens of a small crest. 30. Crest. Into 6 left long. Tightens.
Which, right, I mean, it's a benefit to the gamer, right? But
3 right. Opens
maybe
of
it
a
probably
crest.
would add a little bit more to it. That it, right, if you put it
Into
on the
6
list
left,
of
50. Caution. 2 right tightens.
repairs to be handled,
Into 2
right,
left.
you know,
Opens of a crest, 80. 6 left of a crest long, tightens past junction, continues
then
very
it's, you know,
long,
it's also, it's a
caution,
part of your time that you have to be concerned about. And then
30.
perhaps there could be things where, like, you know, I'll go with the bald tires to get my headlights working, or, you know, something like that.
Caution slow, 30. 5
Right.
left long of a crest, tightens 2. Opens 50. 6 right, opens 80. Flat middle of a crest, 50. 5 right tightens, opens of a crest, 80. Flat small crest, 150.
Yep, or maybe just body work for tires
6
or
left
something.
long, tightness 5, 80.
Or go body
Slow,
work
5
so
right
you
long,
get your
tightness
tires
2 of a
changed.
crest. Opens 30 downhill.
I mean, it already stuff I gotta leave unfixed sometimes,
Keep left of a long crest, 30.
as it is. So I mean, right, as a gamer, kind of like tires are no penalty, no time penalty is a good thing.
Opens into flat right of a crest, continues of a long crest, into 5 right long, tightness 2, don't cut. Opens of a crest. into 3
It's
left,
debatable though. I'm not sure that
Into 3 right,
I'd complain about it.
into 5 left,
If that's the way it was, I'd be like, I see. Yep, that makes sense.
into
It
6 left long, tightness 5
takes
of a
time,
crest,
costs money.
50.
I mean, that's another thing, right? Tires are like, oh, here you go. I
6
mean, you
right of
only
a
get a
crest,
couple
80.
of spares or
3
whatever, but
left,
right,
tightens 2,
doesn't cost you anything.
50.
You know,
Crest,
time when we're on the
into 5
road.
left long,
Oh, we
tightens
blew a
3
tire.
long.
Let's throw another one on there. Costs us a minute. They're not like, oh, that just cost you 500 bucks.
Tightens of a
Probably
crest
at
long,
least, because it's the wheel
tightens
too.
3.
So you're probably talking two and a half grand.
6 right of
for
a big
tire and
crest,
wheel.
jump maybe into 4 left.
I mean, you don't really lose necessarily the wheel. A lot of times you
6
would.
left, into 6 right. Into 6 left. Opens of a long
But,
crest.
yep, you certainly got to put a
Short
whole
3
wheel
right,
on there.
80 downhill.
Not just a tire. Because you're not, you're not changing a tire. You're changing a
Right of
wheel.
a crest. Into 4 left.
Gonna have to have a spare.
80, crest,
So the
downhill,
wheel
5
itself,
left,
right? Got to be 250. That's on a cheap day.
5 right of a crest. Into 6
In fact, that's
left,
probably under. They could easily be a grand.
right of a 120,
And I wouldn't be surprised if we looked it up right now. Some good rally racing tires Or Ford Fiesta. Is that what we're driving? I think so.
Into 2 right,
You
tightens of a
could,
crest.
you could find
Into 4
you could
left
find some
long,
that are grand
opens of a
for a
crest.
tire. I'm sure of it. They got to be out
6
there.
left, and 4 right long of a crest,
The
tightens 2.
Supremo Super Duper. Get them
Into
while
5
they're
left,
hot.
slow 30,
Giddy up
unseen, 1
tire.
left, tightens.
X745 or something. I don't know.
3
They're out
left,
there.
tightens of a crest. Into 4 right,
Probably every penny of a grand.
into 3 left.
Like, oh, you gotta
opens of
have
a
these,
crest,
man.
50,
You're losing seconds if you don't.
1
They
right,
got
tightens.
they got the super duper tread.
Into 6 left, opens of a crest, 70.
Steel belted.
5 left of a crest to dip and caution.
Self-sealing.
5 right, tightens, 2 of a crest.
Abracadabra tires.
1 left tightens.
Yeah.
And 4 right long of a crest, tightens, 2 tightens.
Yep. Doesn't cost you anything in game.
Into 5 left, opens of a crest. Into 5 right of a junction, 30. 4 left, into narrow, 6 right. Flat left, 40. 4 right, keep in of a crest and jump. Into 3 left, tightens, don't cut.
Yeah. I mean, 250. That's for non-pro tires.
50 of a crest downhill.
Watch yourself some pro tires. Yep. A grand. Easy. Could be 15 to 2 grand. Be like, we're the best among them. I'm like, oh yeah, but we, you know, we use rubber from these special trees.
Tightens 4 of a crest.
Or something, you know. I don't know.
Opens.
Somebody's gonna have something
Right of a crest. 30.
that they're saying. Yeah. Look at the data.
6 right. Opens flat middle of a jump. To keep
Makes our
left of a
tire
80.
go fast.
5 right tightens.
And then we paint them.
Into 4 left long, opens 50. Flat middle
Makes
of a
it go
big
faster.
80. 6 right, slow 40.
Oh man, we were
Into 3
airborne.
right tightens.
We gotta slow down for this.
Left,
What's going on?
right of a crest.
We did it. We made it.
Into 4 left, opens 50. 6 left of a crest, 120. 6
Look
left,
at you learning the road.
flat right of a big crest and jump, 50. Flat crest, 80. 6 right of a finish.
There's the finish.
Well done.
Slow it down there, mister. Howdy, Marshall. Gotta watch out for that gate on that second one, because it'll still bang your car up if you wreck into stuff even after you pass the finish line. 19th, huh? Is that good? We're still at the end of the pack. I'm sure it has a lot to do with not staying on the track. If I just stay on the road, you know, I'm bound to be doing better, right? I'll try that out one of these times. Feels lopsided. Yeah, because now it's... I mean, you see in this camera right here, you see, right? I'm not straight, am I? I'm not. It should be... Oh no, I ruined it. Oh, hang on. Ruined everything. Yeah, but, right, with this game, it's just a matter of grabbing the window and pulling it out. That is like the most awesomeness of game ability. I think it's supposed to be something like that. That'll be there and there. I could tug this side out a little bit more than for me. Probably tuck that in a little more. Don't need it out that far. Oh, but it pulls it over that. Ah, ha, ha. I see what's going on. Let's just do that. And then if I pull this one back out there, need to pull this out that way. right. So it's sort of like it can set any resolution kind of thing just by pulling a window to size. Yeah. But it may not necessarily be having some standard resolution. I'm looking for, what is it, a 500 something by 440 or 1440 high by 5 something. It's like having two 32-inch screens side by side, but I actually have 3, and then I'm just using the center, and then the peripherals have a couple. But then I have a little more screen off camera, in which, right, I can have my other stuff running that I need for recording and what have you. It works. What am I doing? I don't know. Clubs. Yeah. Oh, but right. Hold that thought. We'll do something. Yeah, flight school might be cool. Grab a button. A little bit of cough, maybe. Need that. Alright. Get a little hiccup. Pause for the cause. See what we're doing. He's got glasses on now. I know. Hit the pause button. There's a whole thing. There's time missing. Yeah, the clocks are counting down. If you go back a couple of frames, you'll see that some minutes missing. Hang on. All right. See, yeah, that's the beauty of recording, yeah. But still, you know, I like to do things live. I don't like editing. I've done it. I've been there. I've done plenty of editing in my lifetime. I'm not, you know, I don't want to do it. Yeah. It's a job. I don't like doing that. So I just, you know, hit record. What you get is what you get, you know. If I babble, say something stupid, that's the name of the game. Sit here and say 1,000 times, but you know, I'm not going to edit that out. Click into it. There we go. But yeah, you can hit the pause button and refresh, you know, just like you, the viewer. Or random access, you can go back and view, calculate how many minutes are missing. What I paused. What was he doing? Was he pooping? No, wasn't. But you know, it's a whole thing. You could do that. It's information that's out there. What are we doing? Well, I was looking for something. Maybe a flight school? Is this a particular car I have to drive that I don't know about? That flight school clues you in on that? See, I don't think I can see the leaderboards beforehand, can I? Event details. Oh, is that where it would tell you? See, I don't see anything saying special cars. That it doesn't tell you what they're driving. It just tells the championship standings. I'm 178th. I believe it, because probably I've probably skipped a whole couple of events. Maybe, I don't know. Not sure when it started. How many events are in it? It probably tells you all that in those event details. It's 11 out of 12. Sure does. Tells you all that stuff. Yeah. That's probably a good one. What are we driving? That is a good one. We already did one of those though. Thought I saw one down. Now this is a fun one, but that 4 stages, I just want to do something with 3 stages or less. Maybe the Masters. Fun wheel drive. What's that? Yep, fun wheel drive. Love it. H pattern party. H3, huh? think I already did the Datsun one, but oh, it's already finished up. So did the other one. So they'll be coming around the mountain again. Rollers Monthly, Ford only. That was one I did earlier. Already did it today, earlier. Not in this video. What's this? Barrel rollers? Yeah, let's do that. That's my speed. Let's do it. I meant the car. The front wheel drive history 3, is it? Or history 2? H2, as they designate it. Front wheel drive. I think that's what it said. I don't know. Volkswagen GTI. The Golf. I believe it's the Golf, right? Yeah, the Golf. Shakedowns. Nah. I always wreck the car and then it just costs money to repair it on a shakedown. But right, that's, you know, that's how you tinker with this. Change up stuff. Which, you know, how about it? Let's give that some giddy up. I don't know if that's too much or not enough, or I mean, it just barely changes things. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's kind of things like that. I'm like, you know, I don't know if I've done any good or not. Something like this. Figure what, we're in Poland. It's dirt and... See, yeah, right. I don't know. If I change things, then I gotta get used to the car driving that way. And then, I don't know if I, you know... Oh, apply. Yeah, the thing that I did. Let's see if that helps any. It's probably a mistake. It's not like... You know, it's more about me staying on the road. That's... Yeah, it's not the car that's making me slow. Right? I just gotta come to those terms. I think we're ready to go. Oh, we want this. Need a gear.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So it's a lot slower than the other cars, but in rally though, geez, see, that'll come in more handy in this car. It's only front wheel drive, and we'll need that to bring the back around in a lot of situations.
Crest 100 past junction 5 right into 6 left long.
But in, I think what I was trying to say, and I don't think I finished, was in rally, there's very few places that you can really go flat out. I mean, there are a few, but for the most part,
6 right extra long into
there's not a lot of places where you can get out of third gear in a lot of situations, and this one only has 5. So I need to stop looking for 6th gear in this car. It doesn't have one.
50. Flat left long 50.
Oh, we made it. That was close. We better slow down for this. Oh, what's going on? I got on the brakes too hard, I bet. I think I might need to tighten that mic up. Keeps drooping. Where are we going? Way.
5 right long 60. Flat left of a jump 30. 6 left long opens of a jump.
Oh, nice.
Extra long.
Changing gears in the air.
50. 6 right.
Oh,
into 6
giving her
left
all
of
she's
crest
got.
jump. Into 5 right long tightens 4.
Oh no.
30. 6
Hold
right.
on, don't
into
panic.
4 left,
Don't
tightens of a
panic.
crest.
Time.
Into 6 right.
I'm sure we
very long,
lost some time with
30.
that. Couldn't have
Keep
helped.
right of a jump. Into 6 left extra long.
Could have been a lot worse though.
4. Into 4 right.
I was so happy we were going fast.
4 right. Into 4 left long, tightens turn 3.
It's really about how quickly you can accelerate your car to, you know,
Into 4 right.
about
And
100
left, 80.
if you're lucky. Usually, you know, you get up to 50 or so, I guess. And that would be, you know, miles per hour. Which, what? Right around 100 kilometers an hour.
300.
Probably a little less. That's 60 miles an hour, isn't it?
Keep right into turn 1 left between
Might be all I know. I'd have to look something up otherwise.
6 right.
And you could do
Opens
that.
80. Flat crest, slow 60. 3 left long, tightens turn 1. Don't cut.
Oh my goodness. Don't cut.
40.
Oh, don't go long either.
5 right over crest, extra long.
There's a house there. Now this is like going down the
6
alleys.
jump long. Into caution 40. 3 left over crest.
It was a thing when I was a kid.
Opens
My older brother
into 6 right
and
long
his
over crest.
friends that had cars
Into 6 left long.
driving down the
Opens,
dirt
keep middle,
alleys,
big jump.
flat
30.
out.
6 right over
It was
crest.
fun, but
Into
insane.
8,
Or
6
along the
left.
canals.
100 over jumps.
That was crazy.
Tightens.
We lived, most of us, I think. Few of us.
Opens over crest. Into 3 left. Right over 30. 6 left. 30.
That way.
5 right into 6 left long. Opens over finish 80 to stop.
Where's the finish? There we go. Oh, easy does it. Yeah. Scratch the paint on that sign. I must have got to this one early. We're winning. No, not well. We're in third. That's the podium. Awesome. It's the only way I could be in third. Continue. Let's do it. We're doing so well. In fact, if those guys only did one race and then went on to do something else and I'll come back to it, might be able to be, we'll be first. Come back later, see what, you know, I'm in last place. Oh, that's it. Just body work. Yep. You know, they had tires in there, you know, it'd be like, oh, yeah, it's just part of the time while you're in the service area. It seems legit, but it's not the way things are. It's like now, it's like, that's it, you know, all the time penalty that there is. Now we could just go ahead and, you know, take all day to get some tires on there. Sure, new ones. It doesn't cost a penny either. Like, they're just, you know, yeah, tires, go ahead. You need them, take them. There you go. You want a spare? Take 2 if you want. I don't know, cost. I didn't see a cha-ching. Anyway.
Starts 6 left, extra long. Opens
Maybe
over
it's because
crest,
the
30.
modeling
Good
of the
luck.
tires are so, you know, a thing that they have to be their own. I don't know. I don't know why it went that way.
5, 4,
It's nighttime or evening or dawn,
go.
cloudy,
6 left, extra long.
dark enough for
Opens over
lights.
crests, 30. 6 left. Opens
Let's
over
give the
jumps, into
old
caution, 4 right,
graphics card a challenge.
and
Seems to be doing pretty good. I mean, I haven't noticed it acting up.
30. 6 right, 30.
So there, you know,
Crest, the
I'm
jump,
happy about that.
50. 6 right over crest long. Opens over jump into 6
As there
left.
were, I don't think I turned anything down. Maybe eventually just getting all my drivers updated.
3 right tightens narrow.
Like the first week or so with the new computer. I think I was still like, yeah, there's still glitches.
50.
But recently, let's see if I can get away with this. All right,
6
because I
left,
don't have the crowd
50.
there.
Keep middle of a jump.
Get
into
away with
6
stuff
right,
like that.
and 4 left long, tightens, 50. Turn
Easy does
unseen,
it.
1 right narrow. Into 5 left of a crest. Into
That's
2
doing
right
all
long,
right.
tightens tarmac, 200.
See, if it was raining, that'd give a good challenge too.
Through houses.
Well,
slow
certainly
6
for
right
driving.
bridge. To keep left of a 50.
The graphics
chicane
card,
left entry,
yeah, nighttime with the rain, that's the
200.
hardest.
Turn unseen,
Yeah,
1
stupid
right,
dum-dum face. Oh my goodness,
80.
that was tight.
Flat middle of a crest.
Yeah, it was a
50.
little grainy.
4
Looked
left
like it from
long,
here. I don't know how that turned out on video. It looked a little
gravel,
grainy
5
coming
right,
around that corner.
opens, 70.
The graphics, that is.
Crest, into 5
He's
left,
mumbling to
opens of a
himself.
jump, and keep right of a jump, extra long. 150. Caution slow. Keep middle of a jump. 30. 3 left long. Tightens. Opens.
And maybe.
80.
Oh, come on.
Keep middle of a long crest.
Meant to do that.
4 right long. Tightens.
I meant to do that. Oh,
Opens of a crest. Into 3 left long. 50.
all right. I'll slow down for it.
Keep middle of a crest. Into 4 right. Opens. 50.
Yeah, there's a little, you know,
6 right of a
a
crest.
little bit of
bumps,
non-smoothness to the playback
30. 3 right of a crest.
and the graphics card
30.
rendering or whatever you want to call it.
Slow 30. Turn hairpin left.
See, it seems like it's, you know, having a little problem.
30. 6 left.
Could have gone with first gear
6
there.
right. 100.
We'll make it. It's down here somewhere.
Middle of a long crest.
The finish
80.
somewhere down here. I need to tighten up my
6
steering
long,
wheel.
Opens of a jump. Extra long.
I'll
Opens of a
pull it
crest.
off the desk.
50.
Whoa.
6 right long of a crest. 100.
Oh, that's probably not a gear. Yeah, we don't have a 6th gear in this car.
Right to keep left of a crest. 40. 6 left of a finish. 70. To stop. Well done.
Oh no. Still in 3rd. Let's keep going. I think there's one more on this. That was a nice run. I think, or I blocked out all the bad things that happened. It's such a nice world that way. Just block it out and hey man, everything's great. You know, there's, you know, right or wrong, that it's true.
Start 6 right long, opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and flat left of a crest. Good luck.
Ah, some wet roads. Sweet.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, we're doing this.
2, 1, go. 6 right long, opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and flat left of a crest.
You can almost smell that fresh rain smell. These wet fields.
6 left of a crest,
The
very
dirt.
long, 60.
That's good. I'm going that way, I think.
6
And that
left of
doesn't have a
jump,
6th gear.
opens long, 80. 6 right of a crest,
Give it a little more.
50.
Hold on.
Slow, 6 left, 30, turn, hairpin right, around bales.
Alright, get a hold of it.
50.
Use this. Go that way.
6 left, opens 30.
Giddy
4
up.
left. 40.
Should have been some good splash sound right there. Probably was. I just missed it. I was waiting for it.
6 left long, opens of a jump. 50.
See, and yeah, I don't know. It's kind of might be there.
6 left of a crest. Extra long. Opens.
Sync that up a little better, maybe. I want perfection or something. I happen to notice, you know, like that puddle there. I mean, I'd expect. No, I'm supposed to be.
Opens.
Yeah, you see, even with the people not there, if they got their stuff out there, it's gonna reset you.
Opens of a jump. 30.
It's all right. I was, I deserve that. Being foolish.
50.
Being foolish.
4 left long. Into 4 right narrow.
It's a lot of fun. Is the windshield fogging up?
Opens of a
Definitely
crest,
getting mud
tarmac.
on it.
80 of a crest.
There's probably a
Slow,
button
turn, 1 left.
that I haven't mapped because I think I used it.
200.
Oh, go that way. Gosh.
Right entry, chicane.
I should have, but I didn't. The whole story, I don't know. You know, it's not easy dealing with this brain.
50.
It's got a mind of its own. Go that way, then back.
6 left, 250.
See, I was in third. And that's a thing. That generally going through the chicane,
3 left long.
you just maneuver best in second for that option. At least that's what I think I tell myself. That
80. 4 right long. Opens.
it should be a thing, I think. Oh, find a gear. Nice.
6 left of a jump.
So,
Into 6 right long.
that's what, you know. I think I'm done saying that.
Of a crest. Opens, keep
This,
middle of a
what's
jump.
going on over here with
Jump
this
into sudden caution. through
sun
right.
rays coming through my window?
30.
This way.
6 right long.
Wait.
30.
Oh yeah.
6
I
left of a
think
jump. Opens of a jump.
I'll make up a story here, and it might actually be true. But I'll, you know,
Keep middle of a big jump. 30.
the reason why you got to be in second gear going through
Into 3 right long.
the chicane, if I'm saying that right, it's not a word that Americans say so often. So
50.
it doesn't roll off my tongue well. So the thing where you go, right?
6 right long.
We probably don't have a better word for it.
Extra long.
Do a little juke, right? You juke them, you juke your way through there.
30.
It's got to be in second gear
Into slow. 5 left.
Probably.
Turn, 3 right.
because of the differential setting. Oh, we're going that way. They fooled me. They fooled me. Oh, look at that. I'm like a sports car driver.
Opens 100 over jumps. Keep right of a jump. A tree.
I didn't want to give up.
Keep left of a big jump. 30. Keep right of a crest. Into 5 left.
Yeehaw. I want more puddle sounds.
4 right tightens. 3 of a crest.
Come on.
Into 6 left long.
So, I think I finished my story. I think I said what I had to say.
30. Slow.
I could be wrong, but I think I did. I could iterate and
Right.
expand on that or whatever. We want to go that way.
Keep middle of a crest. Caution.
But
30
I,
right
you know,
entry, chicane.
probably said what I had to
1
say.
right, 6 left, 300.
Where am I going? Oh, it's a chicane. Need to be going that way. I blew it. And I should have been in second gear. Coming around that one. Oh. Stuck in the gutter.
Unseen, square left. 50.
I'm stuck in the gutter. It's all because I wanted splashy noises. We want to go this way, don't we? Right here. Get that.
4 right long.
Oh,
Opens.
goodness.
80 over bumps.
The horsepower's real.
4 left. Opens of a crest. turn, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3, into 4 left.
Oh no, it's bad. Oh,
30,
find a gear. That's all we need.
5 left, into 5
We had the
long,
gear. If we had the gear, we'd be all right.
into 6 left,
We could stop and smell the flowers.
4 left,
Splish splash,
crest,
telling you.
into 5 right,
The differential.
5 left, 40, 4 left over crest,
Like it won't let the tires turn that much if you're in a higher gear.
6 right
Right.
over crest,
So that you won't make any sudden moves when you're going real fast.
6 right,
And
extra,
that so
extra
in order to
long,
allow one of the
over
tires to move faster than the other to make a sharper turn, you gotta be in a lower gear, which changes the differential.
4 left long, narrow,
And that's the
turn,
story
3
I'm
right
telling.
long, opens over crest,
And I'm sure I could get somebody to believe it.
tightens 4,
And it might actually turn out to be true.
50, 6 right, extra, extra long, into 6 left,
But it is kind of a story I've made up, just by putting some stuff
into 6
together
right,
that I heard
into 5
here and
left,
there
opens extra,
along the way.
extra long,
Oh no. It's gonna be okay. Find the right gear.
into 6
It's
right,
gonna be alright.
into 6 left, extra
Those
long,
logs,
right
something like
over,
that would have been tragic. But we managed that little off-road trip pretty
6
well,
left,
I would
opens
say.
over crests,
There's no sixth
30,
gear in this car,
6
so
right,
I'll go ahead and put it back into
5
fifth,
left, 80,
and we'll see if we can get around this corner. Nope.
into 6 right,
Kind of
5 left long, tightens
stupid
4,
one. Should have seen the look on your face, man. It was a sight.
50 after finish, 6 right long, tightness to stop.
Alright. Splash, splash. Marshall. They give you hope. They give you hope. And dash it. Still third. We're on the podium right now. I mean, the world ends, you know. I made it. Looks like we made it. That's right. What's the guy? Something star? Something dark star. Can't. Riban Dark Star. Beat him out. He had to retire, it looks like. Had one of those things where he started up, like, oh man, I gotta go. Had to exit, had to retire. Could have been any number of things. But currently, that gives me a podium position for now. That's the way to make myself look good. Get to the club before anybody else. I'm winning. Oh my goodness. That's great. All right. I think that's it for this. Right. Feels like it's been a while. That's probably about 9 races or so. We did 2, maybe 8 races. Yeah. Gonna fade to black. It's ending. Bye. Oh, this is awkward. See, so having this, I almost got used to it, right? Utilized it a couple times. But it's right in the way, for sure. It's hard to reach for and in the way. So it's a long way out of the way, in the way. There it is. I might be able to get used to using it. So we'll see. Yeah, I know. I said I was ending and I didn't, but I'm gonna. But I have to reach all the way over there to get the mouse. can't be in a convenient location because it would normally be right here. But I got this big old thing in the way that I use occasionally. And it's completely unnecessary. But it's a thing. It's a mechanical thing that you reach out and grab and it brings the car around. That's cool. Isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. All right. We're ending. Bye. I'm going to fade to black. I got to reach for it. Oh, can I get it? All right. Fade to black. Bye.